Are you feeling completely overwhelmed by all the market noise out there? For anyone who's serious about trading, trying to cut through that static to find a clear signal, well, it's a daily battle. So let's dive into a system that's designed to do just that. Today, we're going to break down Veldora. It's a high-tech trading ecosystem that's really built for professional-level excellence. We're going to look at its AI-driven tools, its pro training, and the core philosophy that kind of ties everything together. Because, let's be real. The old ways of trying to navigate the markets, the constant stress, trading on gut feelings, the inevitable burnout, they just aren't sustainable. It really is time for a smarter, more structured approach. So let's start by digging into the core problem that Veldora is trying to solve. For so many people in the markets, trading is this relentless cycle of chaos, pure guesswork, and, you guessed it, burnout. And the numbers behind this are, well, they're pretty staggering. Yeah, just look at that number, 85%. It's a harsh reality in this industry, but 85% of traders churn out. They either quit or they get wiped out within their first 90 days. So the key isn't just about winning a few trades, it's about survival and professional longevity. But why? Why is this number so incredibly high? Well, what's so fascinating is why this happens. It's often not because they have a bad trading strategy. Nope. The real issue, the real killer, is a lack of data on the trader's own behavior. We're talking emotional decisions, inconsistent risk management, and just a total absence of a professional framework. Okay, so if the problem is a lack of structure and self-awareness, then the solution has to be built on a completely different philosophy. Let's take a look at how Veldora is building a new foundation for success. And this is the absolute core of it. Trade smart, live well. This isn't about that grinded-out culture of staring at charts for 18 hours a day. It's about using intelligence and efficiency to get professional performance without sacrificing your personal well-being. This right here really captures their entire mission. It's all about replacing that market chaos with a solid, structured framework and cutting through all the get-rich-quick hype with real, professional education for people who are actually serious about their craft. All right, now let's get into the fun stuff, the technology. How does Veldora actually give retail traders the kind of intelligence edge that used to be only for the big institutions? Well, it all starts with their toolkit. Okay, take their screener. On the left, you've got the problems with most generic screeners. They're often using yesterday's data, they're stuck behind paywalls, and they have a really limited scope. But then you look at the Veldora screener on the right. The key difference? It's pulling real-time data from sources like Binance, Yahoo Finance, and CoinGecko. And it scans everything: stocks, crypto, forex, you name it, all at once. This gives you a truly complete picture of the market right now. And then there's the Veldora AI. Now, this is way more than just another indicator. It's an entire intelligent system. You should think of it like having your own personal analyst that works for you 24/7, constantly scanning the markets, scoring potential setups, and only bringing the highest probability opportunities to your attention. So what does that actually mean in practice? Well, it means the AI doesn't just suggest what to trade, it shows you how. It calculates your exact entry, your stop loss, and your profit targets using that specific instrument's real-time volatility. It is all about precision and cutting through all that market noise to find the genuine moves. And this quote from Cesar Pires, it just sums up the mission perfectly. Veldora is built to bridge that gap, giving serious retail traders the powerful institutional-grade intelligence they need to compete at a much higher level. But here's the thing. Fantastic tools are only half the equation. The best AI in the world can't protect a trader from their own bad habits. And this is exactly why Veldora places such a huge emphasis on mastering the human factor through professional education. Hey, remember that 85% churn rate from earlier? The Certified Trading Retention Specialist Program, the CTRS, is the direct answer to that problem. It's designed for professionals who manage client relationships, and it helps turn them into relationship architects who can navigate market volatility and engineer long-term client loyalty. And in a similar way, the Certified Trading Conversion Specialist, or CTCS program, totally redefines what it means to be a conversion professional. It shifts the focus away from just high-pressure sales and towards becoming a strategic gatekeeper, someone who gets that the quality of clients you bring on board is way more important than the quantity. The program itself is built on 4 key pillars. It starts with deep market knowledge that goes way beyond just memorizing scripts. Then comes empathy, mastering client psychology. That's followed by strict compliance to protect everyone involved.
And finally, it's about achieving results, but without ever compromising your integrity. It's basically a blueprint for a sustainable, respected career.
So, the crucial point here, let's be super clear. These are not just some online courses that you passively click through. They are rigorous professional standards. Earning these certifications is about becoming a strategic asset. It's about making yourself truly indispensable to any trading operation.
Now, when you combine the high-tech tools with this level of professional training, you really start to see the bigger picture. Veldora isn't just offering products, it's a complete ecosystem that's designed for long-term growth. And that ecosystem goes far beyond just the core offerings. We're talking about mentorship from professionals, daily market insights, practical tools like trading diaries so you can track your own behavior, and ongoing personal guidance. It's a full-circle support system.
And you can see the real-world impact in testimonials just like this one from Alan Griffiths. He says it revolutionized his trading experience and improved his returns. That right there is the result of the complete ecosystem at work.
So now that we've seen the tools, the philosophy, and the professional training, the question really turns back to you. Are you ready to move beyond the chaos and actually evolve as a trader or an industry professional? This really sums up the entire Veldora promise perfectly. It's a commitment to real education over empty hype. It's about a structured approach over market chaos. It's a clear path to long-term professional growth. And it's access to tools that give you a genuine institutional edge. And that brings us to the final crucial question I want to leave you with. In a market this competitive, what is your professional edge? What system, what tools, and what knowledge truly set you apart from that 85%? It's something to think about.